The outlook for the work week? I'll have it at 6.
Get ready, wrestling fans, for an action-packed hour of professional wrestling with the Continental Wrestling Federation. This week, red-hot action from Wildcat Wendell Cooley, Loverboy Dennis Condrey, Todd Morton, Dr. Tom Prichard, the exotic Adrian, Street, and Linda, as they take on Beauty and the Beast and lots more. Now, let's go ringside with our host, Charlie Platt.
Well, hello, everybody. Charlie Platt, the Continental Wrestling Federation, originating once again from Montgomery, Alabama. Great to have you with us. We've got some outstanding matches coming up in the next hour. Before we get the action underway, I'd like to take a moment to talk to a good friend of mine that, you know, sometimes I think I might have a rough schedule. You might think you have a rough schedule at home. This guy goes from town to town all over the state and all over the country, making sure the funding is there and making sure everything is just right for hundreds of young boys and girls every day of his life. He is the founder and director of the King's Ranches for Boys and Girls throughout the state of Alabama, Mr. Tom Owen. And Tom, it's always a privilege to have you here with us, and a lot's happening with the King's Ranch this time of the year.
Well, Charlie, it really is. We're building a new home down in South Alabama and up in North Alabama, and there are a lot of hurting kids here in our state that need help, and I just wanted to come by again. It's been a while since I was hurt and since I got to come by here personally, but I wanted to come by and tell everybody how much we appreciate your continued support of all the boys and girls at the King's Ranches. You know, we have 20 homes now across the state, and we're building several more, and without your help, we wouldn't be able to provide a loving Christian home for these boys and girls. So it's my pleasure to come by and say thank you, and God bless you, and continue to remember us. We need and very much appreciate your support at the King's Ranch.
Thank you very much, Tom Owen. And, you know, so much in this society, you look at some things, ladies and gentlemen, you say, well, I wonder if this guy is for real. I promise you, this guy is for real, and he does an outstanding job. And our continued support for you, Tom. Best of luck. Anytime we can help you, you just let us know, okay? Tom Owen of the King's Ranches for Boys and Girls throughout the state of Alabama. Ronnie West.
What a program we have today. Special coming from Montgomery, Alabama. 6-man tag team match on TV, plus a mixed tag team match featuring Adrian Street and Miss Linda against Terry the Beauty Garvin and everyone they call her the Beast.
Definitely a beast, no doubt about it.
I tell you what, I know everybody's getting tired for us running our mouth out here. We need to get to the action, but I tell you what, wrestling coming up this week all around the CWF area. Special returning back Monday night to Birmingham, Alabama at the Fairgrounds Arena.
That's right. Wrestling returns to Birmingham on Monday nights now. And also like to remind you that if you would like to have wrestling in your local community as a fundraiser, we'll put the number up on the screen. Here's the guy you need to call, Mr. Ron West. And he'll fix you up with wrestling. It's a great fundraiser. And have it in your hometown by calling Ronnie West. Right now, let's go to the ring for our first match of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing in the ring from New York, weighing in at 268 pounds, Lou Fabiano. His opponent from Milton, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Wildcat Wendell Cooley.
Against Lou Fabiano in today's edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. As Ronnie West mentioned, still to see action today. Dennis Condrey, the CWF Heavyweight Champion, takes on Todd Morton. Plus, we'll also be seeing mixed tag action, as we talked about earlier. Dr. Tom Prichard in action on today's program. 6-man tag main event. What an hour on the CWF. You stay with us. The arm is barred, the left arm barred by Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Fabiano back to his feet, backs Cooley over into that turnbuckle, and uses the knee into the midsection. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Look at this. 2 count, and he powers out. Lightning fast action from Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Another reminder, the CWF returns to Monday night in Birmingham, Alabama. Keep that in mind, all you wrestling fans around the Birmingham area. And there's CWF action tonight at New Brockton, Alabama at the Farm Center. The CWF returning to New Brockton on Sunday night. We're in Gadsden at the Coliseum. Monday night, of course, Birmingham. Tuesday night, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Bama Theater. On Wednesday night, whoa! Reverse atomic drop by Lou Fabiano. 2 count, and he almost has Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Wednesday night, the CWF returns to Monroeville, Alabama, the Coliseum. And Friday night, watch out, K-Town, Knoxville. The CWF returns to the Civic Coliseum Friday night in Knoxville, Tennessee. Get out and enjoy the very finest in professional wrestling from the Continental Wrestling Federation. There's that kick by Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Lou Fabiano right back in on top of his man, not giving Cooley any breathing room whatsoever in this match. Misses coming off the ropes. Good left jab, right jab, left again. And to right by Wildcat Wendell Cooley, who rocks the big man, Lou Fabiano. Good reversal by Fabiano, but it's up and over. Wildcat Wendell Cooley goes to the other corner. Pitches Fabiano in the upper chest area, almost in the throat. It's over. Your winner of the match from Milton, Florida, is Wildcat Wendell Cooley. We'll take a look at Wendell Cooley, have a talk with him in just a matter of moments. Right now, let's see what's happening in your local arena.
Don't miss the CWF live in Knoxville, Tennessee, Friday, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. The main event is the CWF Showdown we've all been waiting for, as Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and Brian Lee take on Tracy Smothers, Steve Armstrong, and Jerry Stubbs. Plus, for the Continental title, it's Loverboy Dennis Condrey up against Nightmare Danny Davis. And Terry the Beauty Garvin will take on exotic Adrian Street, and the winner of that match will go on to referee a match between the Beast and Miss Linda. Plus, Don the Stomper Harris meets Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and the original RPM Mike Davis takes on Todd Morton in Knoxville, Friday night, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. Don't miss the CWF red hot and fired up for Knoxville.
Another good win for Wildcat Wendell Cooley over Lou Fabiano, and things are heating up in the CWF.
Well, that's right, Charlie. And a couple of weeks ago, a very bad thing happened to me and some of my friends. And Dennis Condrey, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes for $1 million right now, brother. And I want to tell you why. It's just like Danny Davis said. You didn't only sell me out, Danny Davis out, the Southern Boys, or Todd Morton. You sold these people out right here, Dennis Condrey. These people are the blue-collar people of America. That's the kind of person I am. That's the kind of person you are. We are the working-class people, and Jack, we make the world go round. And without these people, this world wouldn't be a world worth living in, Condrey. So I want to tell you something, pal, and I want you to listen real good. These people are going to be behind me, Jack, and I know it, because that's the kind of people they are. When they're with you, they're with you. And when they're against you, right? And these people feel probably just like I do, Condrey. I got a lot of friends. You ain't got any friends. And I don't mind making an enemy by kicking your butt all over the CWF, Jack. That's exactly what I intend on doing, because I know that I got some matches with you coming up. And whether it be for the belt or whether it be just me and you hooking and jabbing, Daddy, it's going to happen. And I plan on taking you out because these people's going to help me.
There you have Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and just another example, a lot of guns loaded. Dennis Condrey is going to be target practice. We'll be back with Dennis Condrey in action on the CWF in just a moment.
Call it what you want, but it's not college. You're right. It's not college, but I'll like what I'm doing. And I'll learn skills that people need today.
What about a job?
Dad, look at the companies that hire graduates from ITT Tech.
Is this really what you want? Then we want it too.
Find out more about ITT Technical Institute. Call now for this brochure. 1-800-942-0088.
Owning the home of your dreams can be a reality thanks to Miracle Builders. With 100% financing and more than 100 floor plans to choose from, we make the home of your choice affordable. Miracle Builders will bring quality construction to your lot and build to our plans or yours. Homes are built 100% complete or will stop at any point. We also accept mobile home trade-ins. Just one more reason why Miracle Builders is your key to home ownership. Call us at 688-0571 and let us build a miracle for you.
Now, new Starburst California fruit shoes.
Start it up with real fruit shoes. Start it up. Turn your taste buds loose. Start it up. Starburst starts up the juice.
Introducing new Starburst California fruit shoes. 4 new mouth-watering flavors like strawberry watermelon and Malibu Punch. That'll give your mouth a splash of California.
Starburst starts up the juice.
Due to the unbelievable response to California Waterbed's 12-hour sale yesterday, there were many who were unable to take advantage of the unprecedented savings up to 75% off. For those who missed it, for those who just want more, we're sending these savings until 6 o'clock tonight. That's right, savings up to 75% on every waterbed, bedroom set, soft-sided waterbed, and accessories. Bedroom sets from just $6.97. King-size oak headboards, $2.43. We're selling oak at pine prices. Sale must end tonight at 6, only at California Waterbeds.
For one fall, making his way to the ring from Music City, USA, weighing in at 205 pounds, Todd Morton. His opponent from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Continental Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, the lethal weapon, Loverboy Dennis Condrey.
Well, it's Loverboy Dennis Condrey stepping in with Todd Morton on the position of the Continental Wrestling Federation. 5 more great actions still to come today. You stay with us. Dr. Tom Prichard will be in action a little later on this hour. Bell sounds, we're ready for action. Todd Morton himself has a bit of a score to settle with Loverboy Dennis Condrey. He was in the cage and caught the bad end of that deal, no doubt about it. Condrey going for the elbow, no one at home on that one. Todd Morton takes advantage of the situation, begins to fire away at left into the side of the head and the ear of Dennis Condrey. And Condrey... Todd Morton again pounding away at Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Head first into the turnbuckle. Backbreaker by Condrey. Backbreaker by Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Now going for that full slam. Dangerous individual, Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Certainly a tough customer in that squared circle. Condrey toying with Todd Morton right now. Referee calling for the break now. Catches Condrey again. Condrey being caught a couple of times, going to the air. Todd Morton puts Condrey back down to the canvas. Condrey now stopping Todd Morton with that boot into the midsection as Morton was closing in on Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Full body slam. Drops the knee into the head of Todd. Again, knee into the head of Todd. And for the third time, a knee. Todd Morton is out of it. Todd Morton is out of it. Now it's Condrey raking across the back of Todd Morton. Oh, look at that. Vicious individual loverboy Dennis Condrey. He is the CWF heavyweight champion, setting his man up. This could be what? No, he does not want it to be it. Condrey pulls his man up by the hair instead of going for the pinfall. Morton trying to fight back at loverboy Dennis Condrey. Todd Morton going after Condrey. Timeout? Well, no, Dennis. We don't honor timeouts here in professional wrestling. There's that shot that looked like to the throat from where we were sitting. Morton being hurled into the turnbuckle, coming off nobody at home. Dennis Condrey ducks it. And now, Condrey, whoa, DDT. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3. And your winner is the Continental Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, known as Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Dennis Condrey, your winner of the match on the Continental Wrestling Federation. Still to come, former CWF heavyweight champion Dr. Tom Prichard will be in action. Big six-man main event. A lot of big matches coming up on today's edition of the CWF. You stay with us. Don't go anywhere. And Loverboy Dennis Condrey.
Let me tell you something, Wendell, Cooley. You talking about beating up on me, fella? Are you crazy? Are you? Well, brother, I'll tell you one thing. If you're not crazy now, you will be when you get through with me, buddy. Because I'm going to tell you, I know the history on you. I know you've had a bad bringing up. I know you were born by a sewer. I know you've lived by the sewer. And you're going to die by the sewer, because I'm going to make you commit suicide. That's exactly what I'm going to do to you. And now we got this geek running right out here, Tupper. You got a tape of pictures with 1,000 words in it. Show the tape of me and Tom Prichard.
I hadn't got a tape.
You better have one.
I don't know
Hey,
anything
you show
about
a
a
tape.
tape.
Show the tape of me and Tom Prichard. I'm getting mad. Show it.
Mickey, do we have a tape?
Yes, you do.
Did you set this up?
Yes, I set it up. Now show the tape.
Let's take a look at it. Condrey goes for the pin, 2 count, and the doctor powers out. Front chancery by Loverboy Dennis Condrey as he backs the CWF champion. The CWF champion backs him into the turnbuckle. Good short knee by Prichard. Prichard now firing back with a good chop and a right to the top of the head of Dennis Condrey. Condrey staggering around over to the turnbuckle, but it's Condrey fighting back. Condrey takes Prichard into the turnbuckle, comes off with a good boot. Condrey being backed into the turnbuckle now by Prichard. What a match we have going here. This for the CWF Heavyweight Championship. 30-minute time limit. Good reversal by Prichard. Condrey, wait a minute. Condrey catches his man. He has got him pinned. 2. It's over. It is over. We have a new Continental Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. Well, I think that's something we've seen before, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I guess it is. I tell you one thing, brother. He comes out here, no man on earth challenges me. And so, wait a minute.
First of all, I don't know what you're trying to prove by showing some kind of tape how you got lucky and stole my belt, Condrey. I am the champion. I'm the baddest dude, and I'll get just a little bit sick and tired. I get sick and tired of looking around at you in the dressing room, you mumbling under your breath. You got something to say to me? Why don't you say it?
fight. Let's fight there, baby. I guarantee you one thing.
Come on, then. I'll get you. I am the champion, and you know it, and everybody else knows that I'm the guy you gotta beat, man.
We'll be back with more action of the Continental Wrestling Federation.
Come out on my interviews and do it to me.
We'll be
no
right
man alive.
I don't.
For some great hit music.
Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on.
It's a cheating search.
It's Country Stars 2. 62 super hits on 3 LPs, 3 cassettes, or 3 8-tracks, only $19.95.
Turn me loose.
He stopped loving. From 40 years of recorded music.
I'm back.
62 full-length hits.
Hello, darling.
Performed by America's biggest stars.
But these rose-colored glasses in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. You're my sweet one, my darling.
To order COD or credit card, call toll-free 1-800-633-6600 or save COD and handling charges by sending $19.95 for 3 LPs, 3 8-tracks, or 3 cassettes to Stars 2, P.O. Box 250045, Department CWF, Montgomery, Alabama 36125.
I gotta get ready. Make everything right, 'cause Monday night football's coming on tonight.
If you're ready to party, enter the WATE TV6 Diet Coke Touchdown for 2 contest. You could win one of 6 trips on Delta Airlines to a Monday night NFL football game. Mail your entry to WATE TV6 Diet Coke Touchdown for 2, P.O. Box NFL, Knoxville, Tennessee 37927. Come on, get rowdy.
All my rowdy friends are here on Monday night.
Joseph Construction Company is pleased to announce that they've been appointed Butler Manufacturing Company's Builder of the Year. This award recognizes high performance by exceeding sales goals and for recognition of superior craftsmanship. Joseph Construction Company would like to thank all of our clients for their help, enabling us to receive such a prestigious award. It's an award that distinguishes Joseph Construction Company as the leader in the construction industry. Period.
Gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing in the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 200 pounds, Keith Hart. His opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dr. Todd Prichard.
Now, except I want to see if the CWF heavyweight champion, Dennis Condrey, has gotten his body to come out right now and get in the ring and show me what kind of man he is.
Whoa.
If you're gonna not let me your little finger, Condrey, why don't you come right in the ring now and I'll show you that I am the CWF heavyweight champion.
Prichard means business. We don't really need a PA system for that. I haven't heard. I have no idea. And Dr. Tom Prichard inviting Dennis Condrey out, and no response. Prichard takes his man into the turnbuckle, into the ring ropes, high back body drop by Prichard. Going with a boot to the chest area, Prichard irate. Prichard wanting a return shot for the CWF Heavyweight Championship, but Dennis Condrey seems to be avoiding the issue. There's that kick by Prichard. And it's lovable Dennis Condrey caught with a clothesline by Prichard coming into the ring. So maybe, whoa, a DDT. Quick DDT by Loverboy Dennis Condrey, putting something back into his tights. Wait a minute. Burhead Jones was sitting at ringside. He got waylaid. Now it's in the ring. He's taking a metal folding chair. Taking a metal folding chair. DDT again into the folding chair by Dennis Condrey. A man possessed.
Give me that microphone. What about it now, Tom Prichard? You think you're tough, don't you, boy? I'll show you the champion.
DDT by... It is... What? No! Wait just a minute. Condrey again taking Prichard up, whose head... Oh, his head is gashed open, hitting the sharp metal part of that chair as he came down. And what a disgusting display by Loverboard Dennis Condrey, who is putting the boots to Dr. Tom Prichard.
You let it live! Walking the face of this earth! It's going to take my interview time!
There you have an irate Dennis Condrey, and we have an injured Tom Prichard in the ring. If we could get up there on the ring and take a look at what is happening. We got some help on the way. Ronnie West is out here. All the referees are out here. And, boy, he is... Oh, he can hardly... They're picking him up out of a pool of blood. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at... Let's do this, Mickey. Let's take a look at a guy coming to the CWF. That is Jeff Jarrett. It's going to be a while before we can get this situated in the ring. Well, you can see by now that we're still attending. They are still attending to Dr. Tom Prichard, and I understand that we're trying to get some medical attention here at the building. He is certainly there. Bringing in a stretcher right now. Certainly, I don't know the extent at this time of Prichard's injury, but oh my gosh. It could be some internal bleeding on this. He took 3 DDTs into that metal folding chair, and hopefully, I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at something that happened on last week's program, and maybe we can get the ring cleared in just a matter of moments. It's time to settle the score for Jerry Stubbs. He blocks it and goes for the leg. Now, Stubbs going into a figure 4 leg lock. Stubbs has a figure 4 cinched in on gorgeous Jimmy Golden. Here comes Brian Lee. Here comes Brian Lee.
That's called unity. That's called teamwork. That's what the front table's all about.
In comes Tracy Smothers, who has Golden. Now it's 2-on-2. We have it even again. Lee being caught. Tracy Smothers on top of Lee. Here comes Robert Fuller in the ring now, diving for the leg of Tracy Smothers. And they're pounding away at each other. Here comes Steve Armstrong. Now we've got all 6 in the ring. At this... Sylvia says double team, nothing. Mr. Perfect Jerry Stubbs has come out to the aid of Dr. Tom Prichard, and they're trying to move Prichard right now out of the building, and I understand medical attention has been called for. Hopefully there's some paramedics on the way. Ronnie West is here with us, and Ronnie, this is uncalled for.
Charlie, I've never seen any man like this. A man like Dennis Condrey takes money from other people and then come out here and do something like this to Dr. Tom Prichard. I mean, he came in and taxed him out there, pulled some kind of foreign object out and hit Tom and dropped him. DDT him not once, but twice on the chair. And like you said, we're going to take I know the man is going to have to go to the hospital.
Yes, he needs medical attention, and he needs medical attention. He needs it now. Dr. Tom Prichard, they're trying to. He's holding on to his neck. Obviously, there's some neck injuries, and Jerry Stubbs helping getting him under that ring rope. And certainly don't need any unnecessary jarring of Prichard as they get him out. The extent of the injuries certainly not known at this time, but he will require medical attention, leaving a pool of blood in the ring and a pool of blood all over Dr. Tom Prichard, and certainly Dennis Condrey turning into a wild man. We'll be back with more on the CWF after you watch this.
Don't miss the CWF live in Knoxville, Tennessee, Friday, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. The main event is the CWF Showdown we've all been waiting for, as Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and Brian Lee take on Tracy Smothers, Steve Armstrong, and Jerry Stubbs. Plus, for the Continental title, it's Loverboy Dennis Condrey up against Nightmare Danny Davis. And Terry the Beauty Garvin will take on exotic Adrian Street, and the winner of that match will go on to referee a match between the Beast and Miss Linda. Plus, Don the Stomper Harris meets Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and the original RPM Mike Davis takes on Todd Morton in Knoxville, Friday night, August 25th. In the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. Don't miss the CWF red hot and fired up for Knoxville.
A lot of people, a lot of times, guys, are asking us, why did such a fabulous company as the Stud Stable show up in CWF, baby? I can tell you one reason why, and it's very clear right now. Because the reason is a showdown match, Daddy, because things like a showdown match turns on the group here called the Stable, Daddy. What you see right here is this cowbell on the end of this rope, Daddy. That's a bull rope. What we're going to do, we're going to take Steve Armstrong and the Southern boys. We're going to attach him to Brian Lee right there. What do you got here, Jimmy? You got an Indian...
Brother, that Jerry Stubbs over there. That's bald-headed Jerry Stubbs. You got no business in the wrestling business. You glutton for punishment, Jerry Stubbs. I'm going to send you out of this wrestling business, boy. I'm going to put him on the other end of this leather strap.
And then, right here, baby, Tracy Smothers, I don't know whether you're going to like the idea of coming to my town of Knoxville, Tennessee, Daddy, and putting your arm on the other end of this chain, because for the first time in wrestling history, we're going to make history, Daddy. We're going to take this showdown match, and we're going to send some people to the hospital, and it's going to be a glorious night when we do, because for the first time in the history of wrestling, we're going to put 3 different units into one match, and I'm going to guarantee you one thing, Stable is going to bleed them dry before the night's done in Knoxville.
Friends introduced me to guys, but there's too much pressure.
Matchmaker dating service, the alternative to the single scene.
I work crazy hours. When I'm free, everyone else is working.
Matchmaker, arranging introductions between sincere, compatible adults.
I'm so sick of the bars, the games, and all the lines.
Matchmaker, what's your reason for calling?
588-1770. That's 588-1770. Why wait for romance?
Owning the home of your dreams can be a reality thanks to Miracle Builders. With 100% financing and more than 100 floor plans to choose from, we make the home of your choice affordable. Miracle Builders will bring quality construction to your lot and build to our plans or yours. Homes are built 100% complete or will stop at any point. We also accept mobile home trade-ins. Just one more reason why Miracle Builders is your key to home ownership. Call us at 688-0571 and let us build a miracle for you.
It's year-end cleanup time at your Toyota dealer, and deals on trucks have never been better. Factory incentives up to $1,600 on trucks named #1 in customer satisfaction. Roll out with a 4x4 of the year. Factory incentives plus extra value option packages make it the best time to deal. You want quality without compromise? Shake in a new Toyota truck deal now.
Why are more people in Knoxville choosing California waterbeds for their new bedroom set and waterbed? Listen and watch for yourself.
We were most impressed with the large selection of quality bedroom furniture.
And we couldn't beat the value anywhere.
We shopped all over and we couldn't beat the price.
I like the fact that California Waterbeds has been here in Knoxville for over 10 years, and that they guaranteed my bedroom furniture.
Just a few reasons why California Waterbeds is Knoxville's largest waterbed retailer. Come in and see for yourself.
Gentlemen, this is a mixed tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way down the ringside from the City of Green and the other side, weighing in a combined weight of 455 pounds, the Beauty and the Beast. Their opponents from the Royal 4-2 team, weighing in a combined weight of 336 pounds, Miss Linda and the exotic Adrian Street.
So imagine what I could do to you. I can tear a telephone directory in two. The ending I'm involved with is something else that I can do. I always put my business with the nearest really few. So imagine what
The exotic Adrian Street and Miss Linda taking on Beauty and the Beast. And folks, when we say Beast, well, I don't know. I don't know if I should say that or not. Mixed tag team action on the Continental Wrestling Federation still becomes six-man tag action. And they're going into grips. Wait a minute now. Here's a little help from the outside. Wait a minute. Backfired a bit. The Beauty gets nailed by the Beast. What an awesome sight. And again, here she... There goes her knee into the midsection of Terry Garvin. Snap hair takedown by Linda on the Beast. And, you know, I don't recall any weights being given. I believe the Beast outweighs Terry Garvin. Good reversal. Whoa. The exotic. Now look at Garvin. Garvin taking full advantage of the situation. Again, it's the Beast. And Linda now, Terry Garvin from behind, nails Linda. What kind of an individual is this? Well, draw your own conclusion. I won't give you my opinion. Linda taking a lot of punishment right now by both the Beast and the Beauty. Now, Linda grabs a handful of hair, and Terry Garvin again. Anytime Adrian Street gets within 5 feet of this individual, he gets rabbit fever. Now boots to the midsection by the Beast. Body slam. Garvin takes Miss Linda for a body slam. And I think Adrian Street has had maybe about as much of this as he's going to stand for. And again, Garvin takes full advantage of the situation. Again, Garvin in. Garvin moving back into the ring behind Linda. Takes her into the ropes. Power slam. Oh, my gosh. And now it's Garvin dropping the elbow. There goes a chair in the ring. Over the head of Terry Garvin goes a chair over the head of the beast. Again, the exotic Adrian Street cleans the ring out on that one. He has cleaned the ring out on that one. Disqualification. Ring official says disqualification. And the exotic one, Adrian Street, is certainly irate at this particular point. And we'll be back with more. It ends in a disqualification. We'll be back with more action on the Continental Wrestling Federation in just a moment.
Don't miss the CWF live in Knoxville, Tennessee, Friday, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. The main event is the CWF Showdown we've all been waiting for, as Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and Brian Lee take on Tracy Smothers, Steve Armstrong, and Jerry Stubbs. Plus, for the Continental title, it's Loverboy Dennis Condrey up against Nightmare Danny Davis. And Terry the Beauty Garvin will take on exotic Adrian Street, and the winner of that match will go on to referee a match between the Beast and Miss Linda. Plus, Don the Stomper Harris meets Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and the original RPM Mike Davis takes on Todd Morton in Knoxville, Friday night, August 25th. In the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. Don't miss the CWF red hot and fired up for Knoxville.
Well, this wrestling business, I'll say that, it's full of surprises, and I've never come across this one before, Linda. It appears that I've got a match against Garvin, and if I were to lose, it seems that he would get a chance to referee the match between you and the Beast. But obviously, we know how much chance Garvin's got of beating yours truly. So so the thing is, I'm going to be refereeing the match. I want you to give it to her. I mean, you just think back on what they've done to us, choking with chains, all that Pearl Harboring. But this time, I'm going to be the referee. There won't be any gouging, any sort of scratching, or anything as far as that's concerned. I want you to give her everything, everything. And I'll be there to make sure that you do. That's it. Knoxville.
Stand by for some great hit music.
Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. It's a cheating situation.
It's Country Stars 2. 62 super hits on 3 LPs, 3 cassettes, or 3 8-tracks, only $19.95.
Big city turned me loose. He stopped loving.
From 40 years of recorded music,
I'm going back.
62 full-length hits.
Hello, darling.
Performed by America's biggest stars.
But these rose-colored glasses in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. You're my sweet one, my darling, Julie Blue.
To order COD or credit card, call toll-free 1-800-633-6600 or save COD and handling charges by sending $19.95 for 3 LPs, 3 8-tracks, or 3 cassettes to Stars 2, P.O. Box 250045, Department CWF, Montgomery, Alabama 36125.
Meet me at Lion, and we'll stop the night away. Meet me at Lion, and we'll save more every day. Well, there's oh so much to show you. If you meet me there, you'll yeah. Meet me at Food Lion.
Due to the unbelievable response to California Waterbed's 12-hour sale yesterday, there were many who were unable to take advantage of the unprecedented savings up to 75% off. For those who missed it, for those who just want more, we're sending these savings until 6 o'clock tonight. That's right, savings up to 75% on every waterbed, bedroom set, soft-sided waterbed, and accessory. Bedroom sets from just $6.97. King-size oak headboards, $243. We're selling oak at pine prices. Sale must end tonight at 6, only at California Waterbeds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this six-man tag team event is scheduled for one fall. Introducing in the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rock Hart. His partner from anywhere but Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 242 pounds, the original RPM. And their partner from parts unknown, weighing in at 303 pounds, Thor the Warrior. Their opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jerry Stubbs. His partners weigh in at a combined weight of 460 pounds, the CWF Tag Team Champions, Steve Armstrong, Tracy Smothers, the Southern Boys.
Well, it shows the Wild-Eyed Southern Boys and Jerry Stubbs taking on Hart, the RPM, and the Warrior on today's edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. And we're waiting word right now. Hopefully before the end of the show, we'll have an update on Dr. Tom Prichard and the extent of the injuries he suffered at the hand of Dennis Condrey earlier on in today's program. RPM and Tracy Smothers going at it. A good knee by the RPM. Good reversal by Tracy Smothers. Oh, good clothesline by the RPM. Into the good clothesline again. RPM takes his shot full body slam on Southern Boy Tracy Smothers. Tag is made with Rock. Good arm drag takedown over into the ropes. Tag is made with Steve Armstrong. Trips up his man. Dropping down with a knee across the back of the neck. Arm twist and drag by Steve Armstrong. Full body slam by Rock Hart. Hello to all the wrestling fans. Oh, nobody at home on that one up around Birmingham. Reminder that the Continental Wrestling Federation has moved back to Monday nights in Birmingham, the State Fairgrounds Arena. Wrestling on Monday night in Birmingham. Snap mare takedown by Jerry Stubbs out of Pensacola, Florida. Full body slam by Stubbs. Stubbs catching hard with the elbow. Tag is made with Tracy Smothers. Great six-man tag action on today's edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. Great high-flying action tonight in New Brockton, Alabama at the Farm Center. On Sunday night at Gadsden, Alabama, the Coliseum. Monday night, of course, wrestling back on Mondays in Birmingham State Fairgrounds Arena. On Tuesday night, look out, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Bama Theater. The CWF is coming your way. Good arm drag by Tracy Smothers coming off of the turnbuckle. Hart makes the tag with the Warrior. And here again you see the wise move of Southern Boy Tracy Smothers as he backs up and sizes up this situation. Wednesday night, the CWF in Monroeville, Alabama at the Coliseum. And on Friday night, returning back to Cape Town, Knoxville, Tennessee, the Civic Coliseum. You can hear the fans say, don't go for that one, Tracy. Smothers wants to see there is some power in the arms of the Warrior as he crashes down on Tracy Smothers. Smothers trying hard to work his way back up, and he does make it back to his feet. And both these Southern boys they're both in there against this Warrior. Double drop kick. And the mask comes off of his face and flies down on the floor. And I'll tell you what, you've heard of taking the wind out of your sail. Well, that one, it'll take part of your head off if you don't watch it. Those wild-eyed Southern boys with a vicious drop kick on the Warrior as he puts that headgear back. Now, Hart being drug in from the outside, head first into the turnbuckle. What do we have here? Just those wild-eyed Southern boys in Southern-style tag team action on the CWF. Jerry Stubbs in now, going for the figure four. The RPM has left the ring, and we have a submission. The figure four takes it. Your winners of the match in six-man tag action, Jerry Stubbs and the Southern Boys. And we'll be back with more on the Continental Wrestling Federation after you watch this.
What's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of fun? It's the 1989 Parenting Fair, and it's coming to the Knoxville Convention and Exhibition Center August 26th and 27th. Kids, bring your parents. Parents, bring your kids, because there's something for every parent and children, too. You'll find everything from A to Z and lots of FUN. The third annual Parenting Fair, sponsored by your friend of the family, WATE TV6, and Fort Sanders Regional Medical Center.
Rattle and roll, get down to Toyota and shake your dealer's hand.
Now's the time to shake, rattle, and roll and save on a Toyota Corolla, the most trouble-free new car sold in its class. You can save on extra value package of options like power steering, air conditioning, AM/FM cassette stereo. You can make an even better deal with factory incentives. It's year-end cleanup time on Corollas, so get rolling now and save on Toyota quality.
Shake, rattle, and roll, Toyota.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, we're not talking about the Magna Carta here. Just try it. It is Royal Crown Cola with a decidedly smooth cola taste. And this fetching new pack.
It's great. And I like this can a lot.
Come on, say yes to the great taste of RC.
The great cola taste of RC and Diet RC is now in a great new look. So look for it at a store near you.
Choosing the right career is important, but choosing the right school is even more important. Put your future in the hands of Knoxville Institute of Hair Design for a fun career where you meet new people and create new looks. Call today for information about the September 5th classes in cosmetology or barber styling. At Knoxville Institute of Hair Design, you have a choice. New classes begin each month, full and part-time, day and evening classes. We also offer job placement in the beauty market. Knoxville Institute of Hair Design. You won't need a guarantee. We do it right the first time.
Of action, we'll have more coming up. Right now, let's see what's happening in your local arena. Plus, here's some previously recorded comments from the Southern Boys and Jerry Stubbs.
Don't miss the CWF live in Knoxville, Tennessee, Friday, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. The main event is the CWF Showdown we've all been waiting for, as Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and Brian Lee take on Tracy Smothers, Steve Armstrong, and Jerry Stubbs. Plus, for the Continental title, it's Loverboy Dennis Condrey up against Nightmare Danny Davis. And Terry the Beauty Garvin will take on exotic Adrian Street, and the winner of that match will go on to referee a match between the Beast and Miss Linda. Plus, Don the Stomper Harris meets Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and the original RPM Mike Davis takes on Todd Morton in Knoxville, Friday night, August 25th in the Civic Center. Match time in Knoxville is 8:30. Don't miss the CWF red hot and fired up for Knoxville.
You know, Steve, you know, Tracy, Knoxville, Tennessee, Robert Fuller, Brian Lee, and Jimmy Golden. And that, you know, Sylvia. Bruno, you better not stick your nose where it don't belong. You've done it too many times. You know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes things get out of hand. And then it comes to what they call a showdown. That means I'm going to be tied to you, Jimmy Golden. He's going to be tied to Brian Lee. and he's going to be tied to Robert Fuller. Hey, Sylvia, don't think you're out, because I may have somebody around that ring tied to you. And Bruno, you'll be the last one left, and you're going to be out of the picture. Because I know these showdowns, nobody knows what a showdown is. We're going to have to show them, because I know Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and Brian Lee, you don't know what a showdown is. So we're going to show you. We're going to prove to you once and for all. I got a lot of revenge in my... Hey, you know when I'm at home, do I look like I've lost sleep?
No, I don't.
Well, I sure damn have lost a lot of sleep. And it's because I've been... Hey, watching that. It's because I've been dropped on my head. But that's okay. I'm going to get it back, and I'm going to take all the revenge I want against the stud stable. You know, when they call a stud, that's supposed to be somebody big and magnificent. But all I think it is just a horse riding off in the sunset. That's better be what you're going to do, Fuller, Golden, and Lee, because when we get through, you're going to hide your name in shame. And your face, you better stick it where the sun don't shine before we do. You know what? Tell them what you're going to do.
You know, this is great. CWF Showdown, man. You're talking about blood, sweat, and tears. Stud stable, we're going to be on you like a duck on a June bug. And I'm going to tell you this, Miss Sylvia, you stick your nose in, we're going to put something on you Southern style.
Ronnie West join me now. We've seen a lot of action on today's program, and I'm sure in the minds of everyone at home, as in the building here at the Montgomery Civic Center, what's the story on Tom Prichard?
You know, Charlie, it's always a sad note to end the show instead of happy but sad. You know, Dr. Tom Prichard has been in the CWF for a long time. Tom, he's complaining about his neck, and he's going to have several stitches. You know, whether you like Dr. Tom Prichard or not, he came out there and fought every night, gave 110% every night. I may not agree with him, but Dennis Condrey, you got your day coming.
Well, on a personal note, let me say this. Dr. Tom Prichard and I have sat at this desk many